Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a conversion specialist here at Command C, and today we're going to look at the sizing technologies that apparel e-commerce stores are using to help customers feel more confident in their clothing purchases. So this is a really big deal because one of the most common reasons clothing is returned is because the size isn't right, and because they can't try it on, a lot of customers are left kind of guessing. So this technology is meant to help customers feel more confident, actually want to put an item in their cart, complete their purchase, and feel like the item that they're going to get is going to fit right. So here on Uni Jeans, so we're taking a look at their virtual sizing guide. So they're using a technology called Virtue Size. So what this involves is taking an item of clothing that is similar to the one you're looking at. So here I'm looking at jeans. So I measured a pair of jeans, and we can see how those look overlaid over the product I'm looking at, and we get an estimated size. So 34 would fit 94% like your trousers. So that's a quite high percentage. For me as a customer, I feel very confident. The issue would be if a customer maybe was 70% or something lower, they might not feel confident. So it might be tricky, and they would probably wonder what to do next, or maybe they would be suggested another uh, clothing item. The cool thing with Virtue Size is that once you make an account and save your sizings, then you can access that on other stores that use Virtue Size. So this is probably the sizing technology that um, would take customers the longest, but I think it also provides a lot more accurate sizing recommendations. So next, we're looking at theory. So we're going to use their sizing guide here. Right, so they're using Fit Finder, so you answer some pretty general questions just about yourself and your body type. So this is a very quick process here. And I have an 82% here. So this is saying there's an 82% chance that you'll be happy with a size 6. So this style of sizing guide was a bit of a medium length, and um, the team behind FitFinder had done a lot of user testing and found that um, trying to strike a good balance between getting the right information and not making the process too long, having a medium length process actually converts better. And if you have too fast of a process, a lot of customers don't actually trust the results. So the 82% here um, is actually quite a good rating and makes me feel pretty confident in picking a size 6, especially over an 8 or likely something a lot tighter. Right, and finally we're going to look at Stant. So Stant uses their own very interesting sizing guide. So let's run through that. So they have Stan here. This is a mix of the two previous examples. So it's asking very general questions, but it actually uh, is quite a long process. At least I felt like it was, because when I was looking just at shirts, it asks a ton of questions about pants and all these other products, which can be helpful if you're looking at buying a bunch of different products from their store, but it can also take a long time if you're just looking to purchase one item. Right, then they provide you with their stance size, which is their own custom sizing, which is quite interesting. They use some data fit technology, so quite an interesting process. So all three of these stores are quite different. So whether you want to go with Virtue Size and having customers feel more confident in their purchase, but having to go and measure actual clothing to get the right fit, or whether you want to ask more general questions. It's really up to you what you think your customers will want to do, and definitely recommend testing out some of these options and checking out some of the other options that are available on the market. So, all right, thanks for watching.